Hi Gemini, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your monthly reading for January 2020. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know this is a couple days late, but I have been transitioning and I just recently moved, so I've been just trying to get, back into the swing of things, okay? If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much again and appreciation for hanging in there. I know I've been quiet on this channel for quite some time, but know that yes, I landed here. I'm in Michigan and the move went as smooth as it could go, and now I'm just trying to, make my home, make it a place for me. So let's get to it, guys. We're going to start off with some oracle cards, and then I'm going to get into the tarot spread. The tarot spread is the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Please keep in mind that time is fluid. It's always moving. So some of this may have already happened. Some of this may be happening right this instant. Others of you, this may just be coming down the road, okay? You can always look back and tune into the other playlists as well to see where your intuition takes you, okay? This is a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with every single soul out there. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize your own intuition, guys. If you want something more private, personable, look in the description box below. All of my information is there, and yes, my doors are open. I am receiving bookings now. So yes, absolutely go ahead and contact me and we can set something up. All right, so let's get to it. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters for Gemini. What messages do we have for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know for January? What does Gemini need to know for January? Here we go. Here and now. Oof, the present with a change. The milk and honey and exchanging gifts. Wow, Gemini. This is the time. This is the time. You've been through the changes. Now it's about being present and reaping the rewards, guys, Gemini. Just think of that. Especially with milk and honey now. This is about having it all at this point, right, Gemini? This is about absolutely getting some of the wishes that you've wanted, and you've well deserved these wishes. It's about feeling secure. It's about having abundance, okay? For many of you with exchange gifts, this is about being at the point in your life where you are so equal in the fact that you filled your own cup. Now it's about exchanging. Now it's being able to give and receive. Some of you, this might be a blossoming of something new, something that is coming in here that's loving, but we'll see what that gift and exchange is about in the tarot spread. But I feel for a lot of you, there's some kind of joy that's coming in place here, Gemini. I feel a lot of joy for you. Happiness, lots of happiness. Yeah, this is the change. This is the change. Maybe you didn't have a deal with a lot of happiness in the past or last year, but now this year is about getting your rewards. You put your work in. Let's see what we have with the tarot spread. Here we go. We're starting off with the Nine of Swords reverse, the Lovers reversed. We have the Star. We have the Page of Pentacles. In the middle of the month, we have Justice, the Queen of Swords, the Moon energy. We have the Three of Swords, Strength, Two of Cups, Three of Cups reversed, and we have the Fool. And the overall energy is, we have the High Priestess. She is reversed, okay? And this isn't a bad thing. I think for a lot of you, with the High Priestess, this is having the intuition, right? Knowing that, just knowing what your heart desires, knowing that changes are coming in place. With it reversed, I just feel like it's not that's the ending of that. I just feel like this is the point of completion now. Now things are happening in place where actions are going to be taking in place. Something where you might have to use your, logic side as well. With the Nine of Swords energy, Gemini, reverse, this is air energy. This is your own energy. But keep in mind that this is reversed. So whatever you were sad about, didn't see things coming in light, know that this is the ending. Something new is happening now, especially with this reversed. Many of you with the Lovers reversed had maybe had a bad breakup, or had something where it wasn't working out or tended to be at one point, but you have been getting through it. With the beginning of the month, I feel like there is a balance in place with these cards. We have the star right on top of this, and I feel like the balance has been very healing of the situation. I'm not stating that this relationship is something where you're deciding to start again or mending it. Some of you, this is about ending it and just moving on, having a balance now here. But this is a new start. With the Page of Pentacles here, this is about basically having a new start, okay? Now you have some kind of stability that's in place here. It's new though, okay? This is the Page is all about new energy. So this is the Justice that's come in place. For many of you, this Justice is about basically being on your own and ready to start something new. Some of you, this is a new relationship, okay, Gemini? I feel for a lot of you, this person who cut you out before was a little bit cold, a little disheartened. I don't know if it's something where it's like the unknown, if you guys will get back together, or if this is just a new blossoming relationship that comes in place here. And I know that this is heavily relationship based. With Justice here, this is Libra energy. I feel like the balance here is now you've balanced yourself, okay? This is about balancing and taking stability for you, taking stock of your own life. And this was right underneath this. So with the fact that this is reversed, the Justice is that basically there's a justice in this situation here with the Queen of Swords here. Now this could be your energy. She kind of can come off as cold. She kind of can come off as aggressive in a sense, but like she gets stuff done, right? She's strategic, she's logical. But I feel like for a lot of you, this Justice is that like you've been through it. You've been through some kind of broken heart, and it's just basically about healing the situation, okay? Going through that, really reaping those rewards. With the Moon energy next to the Queen of Swords, I just feel like the uncertainty is of this heartbreak that you were experiencing. More things in regards to, there's a lot of communication here though. I mean, your own energy's in here. But I feel like for many of you, it's about being present and now the ending of this, right? Basically getting over the broken heart. This could have been a third party situation where you were involved in, and that's what you're leaving. Or it could just be the fact that you are putting yourself first at this point, that relationship no longer served you. I know that this is kind of cutting things out in the sense of some of the messages. I usually get some additional general ones, but this one's really basically about ending a situation and being and getting over the fact that the uncertainties of it is that you need to move forward. It is taking you great strength here, okay? This is Leo energy here. I think for many of you, the strength is that you really wanted to work together with this individual. It just wasn't in fruition. Some of you, it's basically having strength of a new person involved here with the Two of Cups energy here. This is an equal give and take partnership, something that maybe you've never had in the past, Gemini. So this is basically saying something is in fruition here. Others of you with the Three of Cups reversed, again, they're pointing out the third party here, especially with the Three of Swords energy here. With it reversed, it's saying no longer is there a Three of Cups situation. There's no longer a third party situation anymore. Some of you are completely out of that relationship. Others of you are trying to mend a relationship where maybe, you weren't made priority in this. Doesn't necessarily have to be love. But do you see what they're pointing out to me strongly is, it's water energy here, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But you see how the three are like celebrating and going into the water? With the reverse, it's saying that basically to me is that this is over, that the celebration of what seemed, good for one party did not serve the other one. And that's the risk that you're taking here with the Fool energy. It's basically taking a leap of faith, moving forward. We'll see what the After Tarot card has to say on how you're moving forward, but I feel for many of you, there's some kind of exchange coming in here. This might be a new relationship versus mending one, somebody new, but we'll see if we get any more people cards out here. All right, I'm using the After Tarot. I do not do reversals on the After Tarot. for validations. It's kind of a play off the Rider deck, and I feel like the messages are strong enough on there. So we're starting off with the Page of Cups on top of that Nine of Swords energy that was reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles on the Lover's card. On the Star, we have the Five of Swords. There's that, I feel like the energy of leaving someone behind. The Page of Pentacles, we have the Hangman. We have the Page of Wands on Justice. On the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. On the Moon, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, new beginning, guys. New beginning here. Knight of Cups on the Three of Swords. Six of Wands on Strength. On Two of Cups, we have the Seven. Wow. The Seven of Swords. And then on the Three of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords, absolute completion. And wow, on the Fool, you have the Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me, Gemini? There is somebody here who loves you strongly. This is a good thing. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords reversed with the Page of Cups here. I love this Page of Cups because I'm not a huge fan of the Page of Cups, because to me the Page of Cups is usually small offers, small apology, something where it's like, young. This individual may have been younger than you, but this is somebody and could be a water sign, but they have the water energy, so keep that in mind. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But do you notice how usually the fish is in the cup for the Rider deck? This fish is kind of falling out. You're not taking this small offer. You're not taking any apologies. It's basically stating that, no, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I want to see some of the sun behind me, and I'm not taking this small offers. I feel for a lot of you, in the past, you held strongly onto this relationship here with the Six of And Gemini, this is your own energy here, okay? So with this reverse with the Four of Pentacles, basically this is basically somebody staying or holding on to something that did not serve them, okay? Now look at this Four of Pentacles. We have death right behind. There's change here. It's basically saying no longer are you holding on to the situation here. With the Star and the Five of Swords on top of it, more sword energy, this is usually an individual who's egotistical, who's out to, be it on top for their own. People are walking away. Look how they're like, yeah, look at all the swords I got. And the other people are like, psh, I'm not dealing with that. This is the situation that you're healing, okay? This individual was all in it for themselves. They have a way of flipping things around, blaming, playing victim. And I think that you've just taken a lot of time to basically heal a situation and get yourself balanced, trying to find new wishes. Now on the Page of Pentacles, that new energy with a new start, look what we have. We have the Hangman. I think for many of you, Gemini, you do have somebody new involved, okay? And I feel like this new person has seen how stuck you've been in the past, okay? But this person is there for you. They have a lot of love for you. Look how they're taking care of you, even though that you're sitting there and, you're probably going through it. Some of you this might have been a divorce. You might have a family with this individual already, but this new person, not the new person, I'm talking about the old person, this new person knows that you've been through it. Could be just, a strong friendship in this level, but I feel strongly that this is some kind of offer of love here. With the Justice and the Page of Wands energy, this is fire energy here, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Justice that's in place in here is, I feel that this is usually about new beginning, walking, so getting towards something, okay? I feel like the action is that you walked away from somebody here who did not serve you anymore. And they may be watching you very closely as to how you walked away, but the Justice is that it did not serve you, okay? Spirit is here to remind you that they are here with you. With the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups, it's basically your energy on top of this, basically stating that you have all the tools that you need to get started on here, right? Some of you, this is also getting some kind of abundance as well, okay? Usually this is some kind of wishful thinking or wishful, wishes coming true here in this level. But do you notice how, again, somebody is serving them, someone is feeding them? I just feel like there is somebody here who wants to offer you something, okay? They're showcasing me offering so much. An offer here, an offer here. Somebody wants to offer you something, take care of you, love you. And I'm not saying that be your servant. I just feel like this person really wants to give you something, right? There's that exchange of gifts, okay? But I do feel like it's an equal give and take here. The moon energy with the 3 of Wands energy, more fire in here. This is about putting a foundation down to get started, having a little bit uncertainty of how it's going to be. But the perception here with the hawk energy here is really showcasing that you're ready to move on and see something from a different perception. Seeing that maybe the heartache that you went through got you to the point that you need to be in, which is basically something that brings you more joy, okay? Now we have 2 very different dogs here howling at the moon energy. I feel this new person that you were with, you might be a little bit opposite from one another, okay? Opposite in a level of, like you appreciate each other's differences, and that's what kind of attracts you guys to each other. Now, with the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Cups energy, this Knight of Cups always is usually about an offer, okay? But in this particular deck, do you notice that how he's not offering the cup, he's drinking it? With it on top of the 3 of Swords, I do feel this is the energy of the person that you let go of, that is no longer serving you, is basically that they were self-indulging on themselves. Some of you, they may have been, had some addictions, alcoholism, and things like that. They just were all in it for others of you. It's just that they were all in it for themselves. They basically were all about filling their own cup. And not giving it any kind of equal give and take. And that was what was taking for the middle of the month to basically mend the situation in that. With strength and victory on top of this, again, look at that offer. Usually he's on his own, parading through town, okay, with the 6 of Wands energy. This may be a fire sign, a new fire sign coming with you, Gemini. So, like I said, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But this person, I don't want to say they put you on a pedestal, but they've seen the hardships that you've gone through, and they are just there for you. They support you, right? It's like that lion. They're willing to carry you to whatever victory that you can come in place. They're there for you. I feel strongly they are there for you. Now with the 2 of Cups and the 7 of Swords energy, I feel like this is the past person looking at this, okay? I feel like they have snuck in the past. They probably weren't very, like I said, there could have been third parties involved, but they are seeing that the joy that you have in an equal give and take, okay? Something that they did not do with you, okay? And, this comes in place here. Notice there's a noose here. Notice that is not aware, he or she really, but I'm just using the energy of this particular card. He's not aware what he's stepping into. This is called karma. This is called karma. I feel like this person might have some past regrets about the situation, but it's not like anything that they can fix. Now it's basically being hung up on their own, where they might feel a little bit stuck, okay? But for the 3 of Cups energy and the 10 of Swords energy on top of this, you've been through it. It's completed. You're no longer going through this thing where there's a third-party situation. Like I said, you might have created the third-party situation by finding somebody new, and that other person just, you were ending like I said, a divorce or anything. But this is basically, look, you're being carried off. You have support. There is some kind of new support that you have that you've never had before. I just feel it strongly for you. With the Fool energy and the Ace of Cups, look how loving this is. I mean, this is a leap of faith of having a lot of love given to you. This is the love that you deserve. This is the love you deserve, Gemini. It's really fabulous. All right, let's see what animal spirit you have with you this month, Gemini. Wow. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. The dog spirit is my absolute favorite spirit. I use the spellcaster cards because there's a lot of pictures of dogs in here, and they always showcase loyalty when they want to express someone who's loyal for you. This is you also being loyal to the person that you deserve, right? This equal give and take, right? This exchange. This person also is extremely loyal to your dreams, your aspirations, your wishes, and so are you to theirs. This is a loyalty that Not many, I mean, I can't say everybody gets this, but again, they're pointing out this is a 19, a 10, a completion. You have hit the jackpot on this one, Gemini. Yes, you have. Let's see what angel answer card we have and 3 healing cards for you. Wow, Gemini. It's time. This is the here and now. It's time for you to have this. This is what you deserve. You really deserve this. This completion. This healing. Be assertive. Be assertive. This is also about being aware. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, and I think you are addressing this. This is something that I feel that many of you have already addressed. It's not just getting to this. Being assertive is taking actions as well. So I feel for a lot of you, it's the taking actions of getting, you know, out of that old relationship and really being present and taking actions towards what you deserve, right? What you deserve. Let's see what the healing messages are for you. Here we go. Sexual energy. What? Feminine energy. What? Discernment. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. I believe this discernment is in regards to this old relationship, and I do feel like you're going with the flow, allowing that discernment to come out. The feminine energy is about also, you know, you have the sexual energy in place here, and it's is what it is, but it also can be creativity coming in ready for your milk and honey right here, okay? But it's also taking the actions of leaning back a little bit. This is the time, Gemini. You've done the actions, you've been assertive, you've had discernment of not attaching yourself to specific individuals in a sense of, you know, you are in control of your own emotions and how you feel. Now the receiving energy is about leaning back, getting the rewards, getting the gifts, okay? Slowing down in that aspect where you're really being present and enjoying yourself, okay? This is the present energy of the here and now, okay? You are balanced. You've taken the time to balance your masculine and feminine energy to do that. And if you haven't done that yet and you haven't seen the fruition yet, know that this is what they're asking you to do, okay? You might have some abundance of sexual energy within you, but you can release it in many different ways through creativity, by taking certain actions that make you feel good, okay, about yourself, self-love as well. All right, Gemini, if you like this reading and it resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. I love to read all your comments, and I will see you next time. Take care, Gemini.